Alrighty, we're going to visit Mr. Antspans here and see what he's up to, because he has a bit of a issue with that thing we'll show later. So here is his starter. Basically, this is the rotor part. There's a bendix engagement, and I believe this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 teeth, so another odd man starter. And his issue was there's a bunch of water in it. Like, I'm looking at it, if there's any damage. I mean, the rotor is savable. There's the thrust washers. What's the bushing look like? Pretty fine, but where's all this water come in? What the French toast? I mean, I think I know why there's water in this starter, or was. There's actually cover missing from the tractor, and all that water that gets splashed onto the exhaust manifold ends up seeping into the starter. And this is something that's happened for a long time. Like, this didn't happen. Look, you can see the water line. This thing was brim full, and I think this thing, because it's sat in a marine environment, this tractor, that's one of the issues why there's so much water in it. So this part, savable. Springs, well, some of them not too good, but at least they're there. So here's the brushes, or what's left of them. Yeah, they're pretty done. There's nothing savable in those. But the rotor, I do have a grouser. Basically, you can put it on a magnet and test the continuity. I think we don't have to do that. That's not the issue here at all. What else? This part was really, none of the teeth are chipped. It is wear, but they're not chipped. So that's really, here's the solenoid. Now Ant's just doing something upstairs. And yeah, this thing needs to come apart as well. I believe there might be bad contacts in it, but I would say the main problem why the starter didn't turn was the brushes are done. This part here, I think it will clean up. I don't see anything obviously wrong with it. Neither I see here anything wrong, because it is just only cleaning here. Tedious cleaning and new gaskets. Yeah. Basically, yeah, no problems. How's the wear? Oh, I think the tail pushing is, no, oh, it's not even in there. But basically what happens usually with these starters is the tail pushings goes out, and then the front pushings goes out. Then you have never any good engagement with the flywheel. And because this is an oldest type starter, this has only the 2 clamps. It doesn't have any bolts to clamp onto the engine bell housing. So yeah, pretty interesting. But I think it's doable. Only this part is a bit of a problematic one. But anything else is, I would say, good. Dude, I just figured out where the starter is. You know, these brushes went out. That's already a replacement starter. What the French toast?
French toast.
Dude, and it has, oh, it has a seal. Look at this. There's a little O-ring there.
How about that?
How about that? But
This is failed.
I would say this O-ring's done for. This one has no O-ring. I don't know. There's something. I mean, it's a replacement starter, and everything that's made in Russia, that is replacement, that's no bueno actually. So we've covered the mystery why your starter failed. Well, time to find, maybe we can find replacement one. Okay, more in the mystery why the starter was full of water. As you can see, I don't know how good the camera picks up, but there's actually water dripping from the bell housing. So basically, it's not even the exhaust manifold. There's a cover here actually, but it's missing. But that isn't the problem. The problem is, why is there some... Oh, let me get up here. Where's this water coming from? So basically, oh, look at this. So from there, all the water is dripping onto the bell housing and straight into the starter. So basically now we know that seal there is fuel bar. So that's the reason why the starter was full of water. This, yeah, I have to tell Ernst about this. And also the weather is, see, everything is melting again, and the roads are completely covered with ice. So careful driving, but because it's almost the end of the year, I try to, you know, wrap up everything that I can wrap up before the year ends. So, well, I think I know what the reason is now. And we're here looking at the diagrams of the JaMZ 236 and 238 starters. Now, JaMZ stands for Yaroslav Motor Factory, for those who didn't know or don't know. And there's not much to say. I mean, the diagrams speak of itself. There's no rocket science behind the starters. Really simple setup. And it's a 24 volt starter. And it's as heavy as a Detroit 671 starter. So yeah, it's a beast on its own. But the reason why I brought this up is there's a key difference in whether this is a truck engine starter or it's a multi-purpose engine starter or a Kirovets starter. Now, pay close attention to the parts number that I've marked up with a red line. Now, that's the most important thing. Everything else between the Kirovets, the truck, the JaMZ engines in general is the same. However, the Kirovets Bendix has 11 teeth and the truck variant has 10 teeth. Everything else is the same. The band style clamps are the same. I mean, the band style clamp starter is a really old school tech, and like as Spence was told, there are no analogs to the starter anywhere. It's one of its kind, oddball in the mix. And I've highlighted this because, you know, I've heard that, you know, these are the same starters, but as you saw from the, you know, video itself, they're not the same. They look the same, but the Bendix teeth count is different. Why is that? I believe when the engineers did the constructed the Kirovets, probably it has to do with the number of teeth on the flywheel. So that would make sense that, you know, the Kirovets one needs one more extra teeth just to be able to, you know, turn the engine over faster. I don't know if a 10 teeth starter would even work. I haven't tested them, but this is probably good knowledge for some of you out there to know that these things are indeed different. So I guess this would be it for the starter tobacco, and I will say only two things why these starters go bad. Number one is they are stuck from sitting, and people apply 24 volts, and, you know, they at some point when the engine really has a bad fuel supply system, or it doesn't get fuel, that's how they burn up. And the second one is they're full of water, which is a rare occurrence, but as you saw, it can happen when certain conditions are right. And most parts, they're really reliable, no issues ever. And anyway, that's about it for the JaMZ 236 and 238 starters. Let's get back to the video. Well, hi there. Well, I'm here again. You know where? Mr. Antspans here is going to start the Kirovets, and this is a legit course start. It's -3 or 4. Not been started before, so it's gonna be interesting job.
Minema naabrimajja.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I think she's neutral. At least I remember I didn't. Unless you did put it into gear.
Nope.
Nope, neither did I.
But I can't remember what I did yesterday, so.
I can't remember anything the last time we did. Except like we parked it and it probably is in neutral. Okay. Maybe I'll go into the cabin. No,
Vaja natukene
she's stuck.
õlitada neid kuradi.
Okay.
Gaasiga ta ka liigub. Neid gaas liigub.
Oh. She's stuck.
Ei, nüüd on kõik.
Ah, yeah. She's free. Full throttle. I think there's water around, you know, the lever. That's why it's stuck. Just stiff as a rock.
Here goes nothing.
Okay. First attempt.
It's spinning.
No, it's spinning fine. I mean, now all we need is we could get some heat into the airbox.
Good try.
I mean, I can take the cord and go there. I'll just stop the camera. Okay, attempt. She needs heat. Yeah, fuel is not the problem. I think the engine is just so cold. Are you on full throttle on this tractor or you're half throttle? Actually, I might try something. I might look. Is the throttle open? I'm right now pushing the pedal.
It's moving fine.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna hold the foot on the pedal and let's see what then happens. No, I'm just going to let's try it without me pushing the gas pedal. I think it needs a bit of, you know, throttle. Or I'll hold down the gas pedal half throttle and let's see what then happens.
He's a runner.
imagine the rumble seat in this tractor. We have to build one. Ja. Surve vahepeal kõigub. No see on tavaline. Ja. Katused ära või? Okei. Everyone films us with the camera. No, but there's no air pressure in the system. There's just a ton of air leaks. Ma tean, no tal on tihedid ära ju kuulnud sees. Suht kerge teha, võtad korra kolle maha ja saadki korda.
Only suitable drive on a flat surface.
Yeah.
I don't want to drive this thing on a hill.
Well, I mean, if there's no brakes, then you know it's basically free falling from the sky.
Very scary as well.
Yeah. Oh. No. It survived. Yeah.
You're driving a freaking apartment block.
I mean, if we had brakes and this thing would be street legal, we could just go on the road. But
we don't need brakes. We need just forward momentum.
Yeah. Well, as you say so. There we have it. The Kirovets has arrived in its new home, or basically a new storage area. But that was actually fun driving the thing. I had never driven a Kirovets before, so that was kind of a, I would say, a emotion of its own. But well, on the next job, because I think I'm right now done doing shenanigans here. So let's see what else I have in store.